Artlings! Today I want to talk to you about something near and dear to me. Near and reindeer to me. Hi Artlings! Reindeer wishes to you. I'm Melani Grube with Creative Magic, and around here we're all about all things art. That inner voice, the deep part of us that wants to sing out. So step into the Magic Circle Studios, home of the all-powerful muse, and now you're home. And today, what are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about reindeers. How did we get here? How did we get from zero with nothing to a portrait of reindeers? Well, I'll tell you how. It's called creative process, and you get to see it right here. You might have been following it on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram, but here it is, kind of all put together. So how did it start? It started with a monthly prompt that I follow from a hashtag on Twitter called Pinch Punch Post. And each month they say next month's animal will be, and you illustrate or paint or draw that animal. And on the first of that month, you post it. And a whole bunch of other people post it, and it's really fun. And they said in November, December's animal will be the reindeer. What? I don't know. I just didn't get on board with that for some reason. It was like my analytical brain was saying, we're not going to do that. And I was like, why? And it says, we don't know how to do reindeer. We've never done reindeer. Well, I'm sure you could look and see. And no, reindeer are, I don't have any ideas about reindeer. What? No ideas? Well, leave it to a deadline to kickstart my brain into working on it, and a lovely warm message from the facilitator, Penny Neville-Lee, who said, really looking forward to seeing your illustrations for the reindeer. And I went, oh, that's so nice. I know, she sent it to everybody, but I thought that was really nice. It made me want to do it. And so I got on it. So what did I do first? I looked at my spatter paintings. So let's take a look at that. So the day before the deadline, yeah, you heard it, the day before the deadline, the day before December 1st, I decided to start the project. And I started looking through my paint spatters. And so here's the one that just lit my subconscious up. I can't tell you why it does that, but it does. And it just said, winter magic in the air to me. So I started working on this. And I started by finding the eyes of the reindeer. Sometimes it's a whole head or a whole body or a movement. This time it was just the eyes. So I sketched out the first reindeer and said, okay, but I need more. So I found some more reindeer, started sketching them out. I thought, no, I need more. I need 8 tiny reindeer, just like the poem, right? So we got something more like this going on. Okay, so we're there, and I'm starting to think, okay, let's transfer this to the watercolor paper with the paint spatter on it. But there's a voice in my head saying, this isn't right. So all along as I'm working, I have this voice in my head that's saying, hold on, I don't think it's right. That's not right. You're not doing it how it's supposed to go. Nobody's going to like that. That doesn't look like it's supposed to look. And finally there's a voice saying, you're blowing it. You're blowing it. You're ruining this paint spatter. You're not going to be able to use this paint spatter now. And I went, whoa, 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 whoa. How can you waste a paint spatter? It's a spatter of paint. So then I had to think and pull back and go, this is my inner critic talking, and I can't listen to my inner critic. I have to just trust that this is a process, because really art, I think, is about a series of choices and decisions that only you, the artist, can make, because you are bringing out your voice, and it's not somebody else's voice, and only you can make this, and nobody can do the same as what you're doing. And that's why your voice is important, every one of your voices who are watching. And so I had to pull back and say, just trust. Just trust and post your extremely vulnerable creative process to social media. Because if you're going to fall, fall big. So I sketched out the reindeer again. So I adjust the sketches, I start the inking, and I get the first 2 reindeer in and think, maybe I shouldn't put any more reindeer in. Look how chaotic it looks. This is crazy. I don't need more reindeer. And again, I had to pull back and I had to say, no, your first intention, your first impulse was to put in more reindeer. Go ahead and finish it out. So let's see if I can get that up here. And there we go. The rest of the reindeer are entering the picture. And I had to say, I know it looks crazy, I know it looks chaotic, but I've been through this process before. I know that there's still more to go, and it will look different later. And so I went and did a value sketch where I decide the darks and the lights and the mediums and what to bring out and what to let fade back. And so after I did the inking, then I started playing with the colors, and I used pastels, and I wanted to highlight the blue-gray color of the spatter and not overwhelm it with other colors, because that's what I tend to do. I tend to make the new colors the big stars, and those weren't what inspired this. They didn't initialize it. So as I worked the colors out, I started applying them according to the map I created from the value sketch, and then I still didn't like everything, and I felt like, okay, I've got to add in a little bit of sky here. It's got to be that snowflake storm implied here. Bring out the antlers and tie in all the shapes. And now it's your turn, Artlings. Tell me, what is your creative process like? Tell me in the comments below, okay? Can't wait to hear. And I want to do a little shout out to Artling Laura Mills. Thank you for giving me a little swag. I'll show you, but I don't know if you guys can see. They're earrings that are little elephants for the elephant from the Carnival of the Animals. And I want to thank you guys, Artlings, for spending some time with me again. And we've got to keep meeting this way. So remember, don't be afraid to spill a little paint or a little ink or a few pixels. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye! Hey, Ben!
What?
You have something special on.
I do.
It's the tie I was wearing earlier.
It is. And it's musical.
It is?
Yeah, press the button down below.
Okay. Oh, I think I feel it. Hold on. Right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a little sad.
Yeah, it's old.
Reindeer wishes to you and yours.
And a snow